OK. So, comme j'ai dit, nous considérons ce matin adjectif qualificatif. We're beginning with qualitative adjective. Je vais partager mon écran comme d'habitude. I will share my screen as usual. Okay, you can see my screen now, right?
No, no, not yet.
Je sais pas, je sais pas.
Yeah, yes, absolutely.
Okay, good. Donc, comme j'ai dit, nous examinons l'adjectif qualificatif. Pourquoi? Ça, c'est plus proche du nom au niveau de nature. This is very close, it's closer to the closest to the noun with respect to the nature of its appearance. Dans le chapitre 1, l'adjectif. So we're going to look at adjective and the placement of adjective. Donc, nous ferons l'adjectif et la place de l'adjectif. L'adjectif et la place de l'adjectif. Adjective and its placement. You're going to find that at the end of this teaching this morning. Number one, the formation of feminine adjective. Number two, the formation of plurals of adjective. Number three, the agreement of adjectives in gender and number. Number four, the placement of adjectives. That is, there are adjectives that come that must be placed before the noun. There are others that are placed compulsorily after the noun. There are the ones that you can place in before or after the noun. However, the placement of those adjectives will change the meaning of the entire sentence. Do you get it now? So these are the key things we're looking at this morning. Number one is to see the formation of the adjective or the feminine form of the adjective. Number two, the plural. Number three is the agreement. Number four, the placement of adjectives. And under that placement, three things. The ones that are placed before, the ones that are placed after, and the ones that can be placed either or after, but whose meaning changes with their positioning. So, regardez l'adjectif un, n'est-ce pas? L'adjectif un. Please, can you read this sentence for us? Sir.
Okay. The Paul, Paul, ground,
Mm-hmm.
blonde, frisé.
Okay. ET will be A.
Okay, sorry. Yes, it's A. Yes, it's A, not Ed. A.
Good.
Yes, I know. So
Okay.
we know because I've not been. It's A. I agree with you. It's A. Yeah.
Read the second one for us.
On a grand, on a grand,
Yes.
blonde,
Mm-hmm.
a frisé.
Now, if you look at the first sentence, after the
Mm.
D, there is no E. Am I right?
Yes, yeah, correct.
So we say grand. The D is silent.
Okay.
Blanc. The D is silent.
E is silent. Yes, yeah.
Frisé. The E has accent aigu. When you come to an a grand, the D is not silent, right?
Sir, can I ask you a question before you move on, please?
Go ahead.
Um, like it's like a one-on-one this thing. Like how many months do you think we can do this thing to be able to write the exam
If you
and
follow
then
my pace and my strategy, in
mm,
4 months, you'd have learned
okay.
all you need to know.
Okay. So when if I learn how what I need to know.
So we have here Paul est grand, blanc et frisé. Anne est grande, Anne is feminine, blonde et frisée. Là, la première chose à noter, c'est la formation du genre féminin. The first thing to note is the formation of the feminine gender in French. What are adjectives? Ce sont des mots qui qualifient et qui modifient un nom dans une phrase. These are words that modify a noun or qualify a noun in a sentence. Those are adjectives, right? Look at
Mm,
this. Paul est grand. Paul is tall. blonde, frisé. These are attributes of Paul, physical characteristics. And then we're looking call them the qualities of Paul. Do you get it now? That's why
Yes,
this
yes.
adjective are called adjective qualificative. And these are masculine because Paul is masculine. When you come to an, it's feminine. We added E here, extra E. You were asking this
Mm.
question when we were dealing with the nouns because they were always attached to the nouns. Remember? And I said we're going to
Yes.
get there. La première chose à noter, c'est le fait que pour former le féminin des adjectifs en français, généralement, on ajoute E. To form the feminine form of the adjective, all you do is that you add E to the masculine. Can you start here now? So let's read the sentences together. Please read these 6 sentences for us.
To form the
Feminine form of the adjective. You add E to the masculine one.
Yes.
All right. So read the sentences I just carved that now from Paul Legron. Let's go. And I'll read the feminine parts. Let's go.
Okay. Paul Egron,
And a grunt.
il est o o o
Oh,
ri
because the R is pronounced
ho.
original.
Okay. Original.
Elle est originale.
Okay. Il est marié.
Elle est mariée. So you see the extra E is added to the masculine adjective that was used for Paul to form the feminine. Okay. When I taught you nouns, I told you that there are times the nouns might end in E. You don't need to add an extra E. But
Yes,
in
yes,
this
yes.
case of marié, it ends in E, but
Mm.
it is E accent aigu. True or false?
Yes, yeah, true.
So we have to add the extra E. But if in a situation where the noun, the
Mm.
adjective ends in E in the masculine, we don't
Mm.
add any E to it. We use it like that for the feminine.
Even adjective too.
Good. Example, il est sympathique, elle est sympathique. Il est sympathique, elle est sympathique. You see it now, right?
Okay.
Good. We'll look at silent vowels, consonants rather in French earlier when we were to date. And we saw S and D and T as silent consonants. Remember, they are not pronounced at the end of a word, except in liaison, linkage, and when letter E is placed after them. Or a vowel
Yes.
is after them. Example, we have Paul est grand, blanc, intelligent, François rather. We have Françoise, the S here is pronounced now. A grande, blonde, intelligent. Whereas here, the T is not pronounced. Is that okay?
Yeah,
Good.
intelligent because of the last in the last.
Good. Last E makes you pronounce them.
Mm.
Now, apart from adding E to the
No,
masculine
no,
form,
there is one I want you to please explain that one again. The live finale, something finale,
les finales,
finale,
les finales,
finale.
S, D,
But yes is at the end of it. Can you not call it
E, S,
finale? Like yes
finale,
is at the finale.
finale. The S is silent. It's just a mark of plural called le. Here is,
Oh, okay, sorry. My God.
you only have ES as A in monosyllabic words, like le, eh,
So
eh.
now I want to understand that part. Well, please say I saw S, D, and T.
Yes.
So, but
This
what
S
did they?
See, they are silent consonants at the end of a word. You only pronounce
Okay,
them when there is an E after them. Hence, we
like the
can
noun
say
too.
sentence, Francois, the S is silent. Grand,
Mm,
the D is silent. Blanc,
mm-hmm,
D is silent. Intelligent, the T is silent. But come to
mm,
the feminine form. Françoise, the S has become Z now, in between two
mm,
vowels. Grande, the D has been pronounced. Blonde, the D is pronounced again. Intelligent, the T is pronounced.
mm.
You understand better now?
Okay. Yes, 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 yes.
Just go back to phonetics. Outside that, at the addition of E's to the masculine form to get the feminine, the next thing you find that is that before you add the E at other times, you will have to double the consonant. Now, we saw that with NAS as well, right?
Yes.
EN and ON, you double the consonants. But in adjective,
Mm,
let's add EL to it. So when it's en at the end of the masculine adjective, on or el, you double them. Is that okay? Number one, I want you to read.
But this is applicable to now too, right?
Yes. For
Uh-huh. Oh, I
now,
saw it in.
yes, it's applicable for en and on, like champion, champion. Remember?
Hmm.
Mhm. Then read the first sentence for us here, and I will now read the feminine form. Let's go.
Okay. Giorgio.
Giorgio.
Giorgio. Okay.
Mhm.
Giorgio, Italian.
Italien. Bruna è italienne.
Il est mignon.
Mignon.
Mignon. Okay. GN, mignon.
Mignon. Elle est mignonne.
Mignon. Elle est, elle est,
Mignonne.
elle est ponctuelle. Ponctuelle.
Okay. Elle est ponctuelle.
Ponctuelle.
See that the en, on, and el are doubled before adding the e.
Hmm.
That's the second
So,
rule.
so when masculine ends with
Ends in en.
en,
Mhm.
okay, so you have to add additional
En before.
ne, o, ne, and le at the back.
Exactly. Now, beyond that, there are other ones that you don't need to just add e or double the consonant. You have to change the last letters altogether, right? Example, if the masculine ends in F, it now becomes VE for the feminine. It ends in O, EUX, it becomes EUSE, O's. It ends in EUR, it becomes EUSE. It ends in TEUR, it becomes TRICE. It ends in ER, it becomes E as on graph RE. Can you see that? It ends in ET, it becomes E as on graph TE for the feminine.
E.
Let's see examples. Okay, I'm going to read the masculine now, then you read the feminine. Let's switch places. Marc est sportif.
Car- Cartier est sportive.
Sportif, good. Il est sérieux.
Elle est sérieux.
Sérieuse.
Sérieuse.
S
Sérieuse.
becomes Z, sérieuse.
Sérieuse.
Il est rêvé.
Elle est rêveuse.
Good. Il est calculateur.
Elle est calculatrice.
Calculatrice. Il est
Yes, okay.
étranger.
Elle est étrangère. J.
E as on graph becomes E. So pronounce it
Eh,
again.
okay, so il est,
Elle
il,
est
elle est étrangère.
étrangère. Il est
Étrangère.
discret.
Il est discrète.
Elle est discrète. So let's swap roles again. So read the masculine for us and I'll read the feminine. Let's go.
Marc est sportive.
Marc est sportif. Cathy est
Yes.
sportive.
Okay. Il est sérieux.
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 Elle est sérieuse.
Il est rêveur.
Rêveur.
Okay, rêveur. Okay, sorry.
Yes.
Rêveur. Okay, not US. Rêveur.
Yes.
Because of the EU. Yeah,
Yes.
rêveur.
Elle est rêveuse.
Okay. Il est calculateur.
You is pronounced as you. Calculateur.
Calculateur. Okay.
Calculateur. Elle est calculatrice.
Il est étranger.
Good. Elle est étrangère.
Mhm. Il est discret. Discret.
Good. Discret. Elle est discrète.
Mhm.
Discrete. So these are the means of forming the feminine form of the adjective. But you always agree with me. I told you that the French language is a language of exceptions. Am I right?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Good. Now here comes some special cases. when you don't form the feminine from the masculine. Rather, the feminine exists independently. We can say this feminist feminine. Let me use that word. So they exist alone. When we looked at family yesterday, we used the word beau and belle. Can you recall that very well? For in-laws.
Yes, yes, yes.
We also use grown and grunt for grandparents. Petit,
Yes, yes.
petite for grandchildren, descendants. We're
Mm.
going to take it on a straight line. You don't repeat after me and let's pronounce together. Are you ready? Beau,
Mm.
belle.
Belle.
Nouveau, nouvelle.
Nouveau, vel.
Faux, fausse.
Faux, fausse,
Doux,
fausse.
doux, douce.
Douce.
Roux, rousse.
Rouge.
Jaloux, jalouse.
Jalouse.
Gentil, gentille.
Gentil.
Vieux, vieille.
Viel. Elle est.
Gros, grosse.
Grosse.
Bas, basse.
Basse.
Fou, folle.
Fou, folle.
Long, longue.
Long.
Frais, fraîche.
Frais, fraîche.
Sec, sèche.
Sec, sèche.
Blanc, blanche.
Blanche.
Grec, grec.
Grec.
Public, public.
Public.
All right. These are adjectives that you don't form from the masculine. We call them cas particulier, peculiar
Mm.
cases. So let's take a recap. The first thing you add E to the masculine to form the feminine, right? But if it
Yes.
ends in E, you do not add to it, you use the same thing for the feminine. When the word ends in ONENEL, we double the consonants and add E, right? When the
Mm-hmm.
word ends in F, it becomes VE for the feminine. It
Mm-hmm.
ends in EURO, it becomes what? EUSE. It ends in
Mm.
EUS, it becomes EUXE. It ends in third, TEUR, become TRICE. Étranger become R. E accent grave RE. ET, becomes ET. E accent grave TE. These are the various ways of forming the feminine form of adjective.
So we need to memorize
Just
this
know the
peculiar case,
rules.
the
Yeah,
peculiar
yeah,
cases, right?
exactly. Memorize the peculiar cases. You just have to know it. You just have to know it. So having said that, I'm going to engage you for a few seconds to do some few things with the textbook. You will try and answer number one, this section one. This section one. They give you an example. Michael est anglais. Can you see that? Michael is
Yes.
English. Cathy
Okay.
est anglaise.
English.
English. So you do 1 to 8. Outside doing 1 to 8, look at number 2.
Hmm.
Number 2. Monsieur Daudet est agréable et contente. Et charmant, rather. Madame
Hmm.
Daudet est agréable et charmante. You see, the agréable is untouched because it remains
Hmm.
in SE. Charmant, charmante. We have Monsieur Daudet est sérieux et intelligent. Madame Daudet est what now? Sérieuse et intelligente. It's like talking about a couple. So you are going to do that for us. We have Alex and John est timide. Joanna and John est timide. Let me answer the first one for you. John,
But okay, because she's a female, right?
yes. Joanna and John est timide. Let me add number 2.
But the first one, why is it not the first example, the madam agreeable agreeable
Agréable ends in E.
agreeable. He said what?
It ends in E. So for the masculine
Ah,
adjective,
okay, already. Hey, these rules are so many.
mm. Now, what they did here is that they gave you either the masculine or the feminine form. Look at number
Mm,
2. Le père de Kevin est dash. They say la mère, you know what la mère is, mother. De
mm,
Kevin est blonde et frisée. Meaning, père de Kevin will now become, le père de Kevin est what now? Blonde, because he cannot be blonde, right? Now
mm,
become blonde et
mm,
frisée.
mm.
One E. One E. That's for the
Yeah,
feminine. So you do number
mm.
3 to number 6 as well. And finally, to make it very much interesting, look at number 4, number 3.
Number
Finish
one,
number 3.
number two,
We
and
have
number three.
answer North F, right? Et une valise neuve, VE.
Mm, mm,
Hmm?
mm.
Let me do number 2. Ampoule bleu. Et une veste what?
Okay.
Bleu.
But still blue.
Vest bleu become BLEUE. Added E to
E.
it, bleu. So you do number 3 to number 8 as well. Then finally, you classify these words that are here. Let's classify them together. So you do number 1 to 3. We have for gentille, that will be feminine. Gros, masculine. Fall, feminine. Stupid, that's masculine. Long, feminine. Intéressant, masculine. Should, feminine. Fatigué, masculine. Can I say that now?
Mm.
So we are going to do 1, 2, 3, session 1, 2, 3. Let's make it 15 minutes. Is that enough? Or we're not making it 20 minutes. And then
Okay.
pick it up from there.
Okay.
Now, for the very first question, what we have there is we've done number 1, so we're doing number 3, Petra, right? Petra,
Where?
allemande, maman est française, ma sœur est grande,
Mm.
ok? Ma tante est blonde, la petite fille est contente, Madame Charles est élégante, Alice est intelligente, la femme de Maz, the do should be D-E, not D-O, est sympathique,
Okay.
ok?
Okay. Sorry.
La
Okay.
sœur de Calvin est grande et bronze. L'infirmier est gentil. The gentil should have one L, not double L. Can you see that?
Well, okay. Justin Well, right?
Yes, because it's masculine. Feminine is double L-E
Uh, double L-E.
for feminine.
But part of the but okay.
The masculine should be one L. The feminine is where we have
So
double L-E.
okay. Is that okay? Hold on. Let me note down. So anyway, I see that ends with something like LE. I should know that the masculine should be like remove. We should remove the LE at the back.
Yes, one is one L you have.
Uh,
Yes. Then you have la boulangère. Hmm? La boulangère, le boulanger, la boulangère souriante et bavarde. Okay?
where?
Number 5 is correct. Number 5
Okay.
is Steve est intelligent, créatif. Creative. No. Steve is masculine, right? So Steve is masculine. It should be intelligent, creative. VE become F. Original, no E. Do you get what I'm saying? Huh?
Uh,
Mm. No, we're going
I
back and
got
forth.
it.
We're going back and forth. It's a way of you mastering it. So
Yeah, I
going back and
understand.
forth way. Okay, let's see further. Then you have la concierge est paresseuse et agressive. That's correct. Now, when you come to number 4, let's see what you do for number 4. Un pot bleu et veste bleue, un tapis ancien, un armoire ancienne. Good. Number 3, ancien, un poisson frais et une viande. Okay, you have frais. Hmm?
Afraid.
R-A, frais. Then this one is going to be exceptional. Look at the exceptional
Which one?
cases here. We have fre, we have fresh. Look at it.
I can, okay, maybe I blocked. Okay, hold on. Where? Okay.
Fresh.
Uh,
Hmm?
and blank too. I wrote
Mm,
blank. It should be blanche,
Lunch,
blanche, blanche.
lunch.
No
You see it
problem.
now. Then you
By next
have
time, let
beyond fresh. We have in projet fou and idée. Idée is feminine, become fall. This is it. Fou becomes fall. Can you see the fall here?
I'm coming. Okay, okay, these are exceptions, right?
Good. So I gave you this assignment to touch all the sections I touched.
Mm.
Fall, right? Then you
Mm.
say blonde. Of course, you see blonde with blanche.
Yeah, it's
You have un virage dangereux, une route dangereuse, correct? Un film génial, une pièce géniale. That is absolutely great. What we have seen so far is the formation of the feminine. Now we want to go a step further. This is singulier et pluriel des adjectives, the singular and the plurals of adjectives. Let's take it now. Please read for us this sentence.
so what we do the first time? What we do like mask to make feminine words, right?
Feminine of masculine. Make feminine of adjective from masculine. That's what I'll be doing.
So now I want to do singular,
Singular and plural.
sing,
Singulier et pluriel.
plural.
Singulier
Okay.
et pluriel. Are we ready?
Use of adjectives.
Now, like you did for the now, can you read this sentence for us before we go ahead, sir?
Okay. Paul a
This is
ma
Paul. You know, an
Paul. Okay,
exception.
Paul.
Paul.
Paul
Yes.
Paul a ma
Yes.
from blonde.
Yeah.
Han a Marie
Mm-hmm.
some blonde.
From blonde. Now, as you come, here we say blonde. We do not pronounce the D and the S because the S is the mark of
Yeah,
plural.
yes.
Blonde, the D is pronounced the S silent as the end of the word. As you
Mm.
come to this section, what we're looking at is the formation of the plural. Now, let this rule go in. If you observe all the adjectives we have seen so far, the
Mm.
feminine always end in E. True or false?
Yes.
Whether it's an exceptional case or regular case, the feminine ends in what? E. So to make the feminine plural, you just add S. Is that okay?
Mm.
You just add S to the feminine, it becomes plural of the feminine. Now, the adjectives are, we have feminine, masculine plural separate and feminine plural separate. Now, for the feminine plural, you just add S to the feminine singular. You add the feminine plural. For all adjective, it works. But for the masculine, there are some little exceptions. So the first thing to know is that you add S, general rule, to the singular adjective. Paul est grand, masculine. Marc et Paul sont grands, plural. Lou est grande, feminine singular. Lou et Lia sont grandes. I see it now? Feminine plural. You just add S
So
to it.
for both masculine and feminine,
You add S,
you add S to them.
yes, to get the plural.
But I okay.
But for masculine, there are other rules. But for feminine, just add S all through.
Mm.
Good. Now, let's come to masculine adjective that ends in S and X. When we saw that in nouns, we say you don't add anything to them. Am I right? To form the
Yes.
plural. Same thing applies here. Il est français, il est roux, and in S and X. Now, in the plural, we maintain the same thing. Ils sont français, ils sont roux. But mind you, this français and this roux, they are masculine, singular. Am I right?
Yeah, what?
They are masculine, singular adjective,
Yes,
right?
yes, 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 yes,
Now,
yes.
they have a feminine equivalent. We become française for the feminine.
Yes, yes, yes.
In
So
that
what
case, we
is
add S to form the plural.
yes,
Hmm?
yes.
This one become rules, right?
Yeah, yes,
In that
rules,
case,
yes.
you add S to form the plural.
Mm.
So
Mm.
if the masculine ends in S and you're using the masculine plural adjective, you don't add anything to it. But the feminine will always end in E, so you must add S to the feminine. Are we okay?
So this one now they just explained now the con low
Yeah, that is for masculine.
singular.
When masculine singular ends in S and X, they are plural,
So
you don't change anything.
so
But
when
for that,
just see that again. When what?
when
When
masculine adjective singular
uh-huh.
ends in S and X, for the plural, you don't change anything. Français remains français. Roux remains roux.
Ending S and X. So what do we now when it ends in that's what we now had what? We now leave it like
We don't
that.
add
Nothing.
anything to it. We use the same thing for the plural.
Mm.
But for the feminine, it will not work because the
Yes,
feminine
yes, yes,
always
yes,
end
yes.
in E. You just add S to it. Now,
Okay.
additionally, like the nouns, you say when the noun ends in AL and AU become AUX. Am I right?
Mm.
Same applies for adjectives. Hmm?
Mm.
Beau becomes beau. Original, this is masculine. No? Original
Yeah.
becomes original. Sentimental become what? Sentimental. AUX.
Mm.
Of course, there are exceptions. Am I right? We have
Yeah.
banal, fatal, naval, final. Like they played Champions League quarter semi-final yesterday and the day before yesterday.
Mm.
So, but for the masculine, AL, AU become AUX. But look at the word original. This is masculine. This is the feminine, inlet original. You need to end in E. Am I right?
Mm.
Vibration formation, original. What's the plural? Add S to it. Can you see that?
Mm.
Sentimental, sentimental, singular feminine, right? The plural,
Mm.
add S to it. So all these other rules of because AL becoming AU becoming AUX applies only to the masculine.
Masculine.
Feminine, you add S to the masculine to the singular. Now, when you have a situation, you have a mixture, hmm? It's a mixture of male and female, and you want to qualify them with an adjective. What you do is that you use the masculine adjective. We've seen that already with nouns. Use the masculine one. Now, look at this example. Paul, Anne, Marie, Sombrin, et beau. Because of the Paul here, we're using the male plural adjective to refer to all of them. You get it now? Hello, sir?
I'm with you.
So that is basically on that. That's basically on the adjective, the formation of the plurals of adjective. That's how we form the plural. Let's see a bit something together now. Can you see this exercise?
Yes.
5.1. Okay. I would have said let's do it together, but I want you to do it. But I will explain. Look at number one. Un peu léger.
Mm.
That's singular masculine. Plural.
Yes.
Plural masculine. Des poules légers. So this one is testing both your knowledge of nouns and adjectives.
Mm.
Hmm?
Okay.
Look at the feminine. Une robe légère. This léger becomes légère. Am I right? What's the
Mm.
plural? The robe légère. We added S to it.
Yeah, I see.
Hmm? So
Yeah.
do the same thing for 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'll give you 10 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. No problem.
Okay, now let's see number 2. We have un plat régional. That's a regional dish. The word plat there is masculine. So we're putting this plat régional in plural. So it becomes des plats régionaux. The regional becomes régionaux. AUX. Are you seeing it now? Whereas the plat takes S.
I
Then you
can't see. Okay,
special,
on your okay. I think I was on my screen. I can go that one.
you got that one right? Then use
Mm.
spécialité régionale. This will now become E, S with E here. then es at the end over here.
I can't see your pointer.
I'm not using any pointer for now.
I can't see any cursor that you are, because I thought you were writing before. Okay, now I can see it now.
Good. So look at this. This is une spécialité régionale. Right?
I got it. I got this one.
The spécialité régionale will not take S.
Regional. Regional. I got it. I got it. I got the first one.
Number two. Un poisson grillé. Des poissons grillés. We add S to this grillé. Poisson will take S. You got that one, right?
Yes.
Une viande grillée. Extra E, because it's feminine.
Feminine, yes.
Des viandes extra ES. Grillé. Un sac marron. Des sacs marron. Sac will take S. Marron takes S. Une valise marron. Double N-E. Double N-E-S. Marron. Is that okay?
Okay, because of the O-L, right?
Good. Un gant vert foncé become des gants. Gant will take S. Vert will now become, will take S. Foncé will take S. Feminine. Une veste vert will take E. Foncé extra E. Then when you come to this one, it becomes des vestes. Des vestes vertes. V-E-R-T-E-S. Foncé E-S, because it's plural. So that's basically that. So I told you there are basically some 5 things we are learning in this section. The first one we are seeing is forming the feminine, right? From the masculine adjective. Number 2, we have seen forming the plurals. Number 3, look at the agreement of adjectives. Look at this sentence. We have vous êtes prête, madame. Vous êtes prêt, monsieur. Oui, on est prêt. Prêt takes E. Prêt take S. Prêt take S. Why is it different? Now, we're going to come to je and tu. We're calling a personal pronoun. We'll see in our next interaction after adjective. Coming to deal with verbs.
What is the title? The title in English. Yeah, I saw something from something.
Pronom. Pronom sujet. Subject pronoun. Avec les pronoms sujets. Subject pronouns. Good. Now, we'll deal more with that. So I'm not bothered about that now. We'll see more of it very soon. You have tu es étudiant, Hugo. Je suis étudiant. Tu es étudiante, Sylvie. Je suis étudiante. Now, if it's a male student, we use étudiant. Female, étudiante. So the adjective agree with number and gender. That's what I'm trying to say here. Is that okay? Look at this aspect.
Adjectives agree with what?
In number and gender. So if the noun is singular, you use a singular adjective. If the noun is plural, you use a plural adjective. If the noun is masculine, use a masculine adjective. If the noun is feminine, use a feminine adjective. That would be by agreement in gender and number.
So if singular.
So do it this way. Singular masculine nouns will take singular masculine adjective. Can you write it like that way? Yes. Feminine singular nouns will take feminine singular adjective. Plural singular nouns we take plural masculine adjectives. Plural feminine nouns we take plural feminine adjectives.
Again, singular
masculine nouns will go with singular masculine adjective. Singular feminine nouns we go with singular feminine adjective. Plural masculine nouns or a combination of masculine and feminine nouns will take
Singular, plural what? Plural.
plural masculine nouns or plural masculine and feminine nouns combined together. We take plural masculine adjectives. Then plural feminine nouns, we take plural feminine adjectives.
The last one, plural.
Feminine nouns, we take plural feminine adjectives. So the noun determines the adjective that is used. You get it?
I'm getting it a little. I'm getting it.
Now let's take an example. Look at these two sentences. You will see it now clearer. Vous êtes prêt, monsieur? This is singular adjective. Vous êtes masculine. Vous êtes prête, madame. Madame takes E. Can you see that now? Vous êtes prêt, monsieur. This is plural masculine, taking S. Vous êtes prête, mesdames. This is plural feminine adjective, when we plural feminine nouns. You see the rule I just told you? Hello?
I'm with you.
Good. So that is for the agreement, the key thing to note there. Now we have this word on is a neutral pronoun. I'm going to see it quite a lot. On can be singular, it can be plural. It could mean one, it means everybody, tout le monde. It can mean we, it can also mean we in sentences. En France, on est gourmand. In France, everyone is greedy. When one is sick, one is tired, that's on there. See, the fatigué is used in a singular way. Can you see that there? Gourmand is singular because on here is used singularly. Come this other way. Paul et moi, on est gourmand. Paul and I, we are greedy. On here is not plural. Gourmand is taking S. Can you see it now? Anne et moi, on est fatigué. Fatigué now is feminine plural because Anne and I are female. So the on here is meaning we. That's why I agree with the plural fatigué in that context. Is that all right? Can you hear?
Okay.
Good. So I was explaining to you from what we had there, the dynamics of the agreement, right? We're looking at that earlier. So we're able to establish that when you have a masculine singular noun, use a masculine adjective. A feminine noun, use a feminine adjective. A feminine plural nouns will take feminine plural adjective. So that's how it pretty much works in the language. That's how it works.
So are you saying that when it's plural, when it's singular, it's used for everybody?
On, when it's singular, it means everybody.
Okay, but when it's plural,
it means we.
It's we.
Exactly. You will see that on a lot. So I'm not touching it now. We're going to deal with it quite a lot later. Now, it can be used both for male and female gender on for one person. For example, quand on est sportif, on est musclé. When one is into sport, one develop muscles. Am I right? For a man. Quand on est sportive, when a woman is into sport, she also develop muscles. On est musclé. So that is for the agreement of the adjective. That's all right. The agreement of the adjective. Let's do this 1 to 10 together. I'm not allowing you to do it, but we need to save some time now. Tu es prête, ma chérie? I added E here. You know why? Because ma chérie is feminine. I see it. This is mademoiselle. This is plural for female, right? Vous êtes étudiante, I will add ES. Are you seeing it now? Feminine,
Você,
plural.
você, vo- você,
Vous êtes
es,
étudiant, étudiante.
mhm.
So
Okay, okay, I'm getting it now.
ES has to be there because this is made as a feminine, plural.
But the first one is saying to
To
a
a
prep.
pret. Are you ready, my dear? Ma chérie, one person. Ma chérie. Feminine, singular. So add E to the adjective to make it feminine.
Okay.
All right. Now we have number three, Eduardo et moi. Eduardo and I. This is masculine. On a Napolitan. I don't add anything to it because it's masculine. Hmm? But all I will add to
Mm-hmm.
it will be S because it's plural. We, Eduardo and I, we. So S comes there to show that it's what? On is what? Plural. Hello?
I'm with you.
We have Olga, Elsa, et moi on a polonais. Let's assume Olga is a male. We don't add anything to it. But let's assume Olga is also a female. So that's all female. We'll not take ES. Hmm?
Mm.
Vous êtes satisfait, monsieur. Monsieur is masculine plural, so you take S. Vous êtes seul, madame. We take E because madame is masculine, feminine singular. E comes there. Hmm? Mes
Mm.
frères et moi. My brothers and I, on est two blonde. We are blonde. That on there is we. It is S. We are what? Blonde. Now, vous êtes américaine. Mesdames is feminine plural. Am I right? So ES. Cathy, Linda et moi, on est irlandais. These are all female. Now become ES. On est irlandaise. This is maman, mother, right? Tu es fatigué. E accent aigu plus extra E. Tu es fatigué, maman. So you see the agreement in number and gender like I was talking about. Hello?
I'm with you.
All right. So that is for adjectives. So what I've seen so far is basically number one, the formation of the feminine form of the adjective. Number two is a look at the plural formation. Number three, I'll look at the agreement right now of these adjectives. Now, all these adjectives you have learned, there is a way you place them in speech, right? There's a way you
Mm.
place them. So what is the placement of the adjective? That brings us to what we're going to look at now. Can you read the topic here for me, please?
La place de l'adjectif.
The placement of adjective. Please read the sentences.
Joe, Brian avec
Brun,
Bram avec une bicyclette verte.
vet. A young dark-skinned man with a green bicycle. The word jaune is an adjective. The word brun, adjective. The word vet, adjective. Jaune is placed before the man. Brun, meaning brown, a color, is placed after the man. Vet is a color, is placed after the bicycle. What does that tell you? There's what we call different placements of adjectives. Now, there are adjectives that are placed before the noun. There are the ones that are placed after the noun. Now, what are those adjectives you place after the noun? In this context, number one, idea of color placed after the noun. Number
Hmm?
two, polysyllabic adjectives. They are placed after the noun. Is that okay? Une chemise blanche, a white shirt. The blanche is placed after the chemise, which is the noun. Un livre intéressant, an interesting textbook. The word intéressant is 3 syllables plus, right? So it's polysyllabic.
Mm.
It's placed after the adjective. Un exercice difficile. a difficult exercise. The word difficile is a polysyllabic adjective also placed after the noun. Is that all right?
Mm.
Hmm? After the
So
noun.
you are saying that adjectives that are placed after the noun, they are
Adjective of
they are
colors,
either colors or they are polysyllabic
polysyllabic adjectives.
adjective.
Additionally, the adjective of geometric form. Geometric
You
form.
said what? Something
Geometric
of geometric.
form. Yes, geometric form. Let's say I want to say a round table. I will say une table ronde. Hmm? I say une table ronde. The word round there means round. Can you see that? A round table. I place the word round after the table because it has to do with what? A form, a shape. Hmm?
Mm.
Placed after the noun. Now, apart from adjective of color, polysyllabic adjective that are placed after the noun, here are adjectives that are placed before the noun. Number one, mono and disyllabic adjective. That is one syllable, two syllable adjectives. They are placed before the noun, provided they don't refer to shape of an object or color. Do you get it now? Example, we have beau and joli. Hmm? We have
Provided they are not
bon.
provided
Sir?
they are not
They are not
provided they are not
polysyllabic.
color,
They are
they are
not
not shapes.
color. They are not shapes. They are placed before the noun. You have petit and grand, gros, nouveau, jaune, vieux, double, demi, autre, même. Example, une petite maison, a small house. Petite maison, two syllables. Une jolie robe, robe. Jolie, a beautiful robe or gown. Un gros livre, a big textbook. Because they are one syllable and they are two syllables. They are not color. They are not forms. They are placed before the noun. Is it clear now, sir?
Mm.
All right. Now, we have what we call numbers. I said there is one man outside. There are three men outside. There are five men indoors. When
Mm.
you come to numbers, we will deal with that more later. When you come to numbers, we have what we call ordinal and cardinal numbers in French. We are going to see subsequently dealing with adjective after we have dealt with verbs, the auxiliary verbs. You will find that when you have numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, we call them cardinal numbers. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, we call them ordinal numbers. Is that okay? When you have those numbers in French, those ordinal numbers and cardinal numbers, you place those numbers before the noun. We call them numeral adjectives. Is that okay, sir?
Mm.
Example, les trois mousquetaires, the three musketeers. You've heard of that film before, right?
Mm.
Les sept nains, the seven dwarfs. Le septième art, the seventh art. Numbers as adjective, numeral adjectives, they are placed before the noun. Is that okay?
Mm.
Whether the noun is more than two syllables, as far as a number, it is placed before the noun. So we have, at times, you would have two adjectives that are placed before the noun. Example, monosyllabic adjective or disyllabic adjective that is placed before the noun, and numbers. In that context, the number comes first. Example, les trois petits cochons. Can you see that? The three little rabbits. Trois is number, so it's going to come first. Petit will also come before the noun. It's two syllables. Les trois petits cochons. Là, les 10 dernières années, the last 10 years. Les 10 dernières années. You get it now? The last 10 years. So the number will come before any other adjective that is also placed before the noun. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, there are some keywords we use a lot in French. First, next, last. This is premier, first. This is dernier, last. Prochain, next. Now, when you are using them to about series, series,
What do you call them? What is a
premier is first. The feminine is première, I accent grave ROE. Dernier is last. That's masculine. The feminine is N-I-E, some graph R-O-E for the feminine. Prochain is masculine. Next, prochaine, add E to it, you have the feminine form.
What's that? What's the meaning of that?
The premier is first, dernier is
No, I
last.
said the portion.
Prochain is next. Next. So when you are using them to refer to a series of something, they are placed before the noun. Example, le premier candidat, the first candidate. Number two, le prochain candidat, the next candidate. Number three, le dernier candidat, the last candidate. Can you see it? They are introducing a series.
So
but when you come to
they are placed before
nouns, they introduce a series.
Okay, when they
series. Now, if you go further, that same dernier and prochain can be used for dates. When used for dates, they are placed after the noun. Example, last Monday become mardi dernier. Next Monday, mardi prochain. Can you see it? For date. Last month, le mois dernier. Next month, le mois prochain. Are we good? Good. Now, still dealing with adjective, we have seen the placement right now. There are some adjectives that changes based on the nouns they are qualifying. We have seen that the word beau is placed before a noun, right? Vieux before the noun, nouveau before the noun, because they are not forms, they are not color, and are just one or two syllables. Are we okay? But let's say the noun they are qualifying begins with a vowel, or a silent H in French. We've seen that a lot with the noun. We're going to see that more with articles, right? L apostrophe and the rest. Now, let's say the noun they are qualifying begins with a vowel or a mute H. You will not be able to use the beau. You use belle for it. You use vieille for this view. Use nouvelle. Mind you, their plural form is not this. The plural of beau is belle, double L-E. Am I right? Vieux is vieille, V-I-E-I-L-L-E. Nouveau is nouvelle, double L-E. So what we did is we removed the last L-E in their feminine to get this. And we use this for masculine. Example, un bel acteur, a good actor. Can you see that, sir? Un bel acteur. Un vieil homme, an old man. Un nouvel ordinateur, a new computer. How much square? A new computer. A new computer. Now, when I taught you nouns and articles, for the indefinite verb and un and de, am I right?
Yeah.
And we say de is for plural. So if I want to say, okay, some friends, I would say des amis, some friends, right? Des amis, some friends. Well, let's assume I want to qualify the friends and bring an adjective before the friend. I want to say some good friends. You would have said it should be the bons amis, B-O-N-S. Am I right? For
yes.
But because this day is coming before an adjective, the S will give way. We have the bons amis. The bolive. So once it's coming before an adjective, the day becomes do in French. Are we okay?
So once the day is coming before
an adjective that precedes the noun, that particular S is dropped. You have only do. Meaning some good friends, some good textbooks, de bons amis,
Combien de
de beaux
fois
livres.
un adjectif?
Hmm?
I'm writing something down.
All right.
Ah, becomes do. Okay.
All right. Let's do this number 4 together, and then we'll go to the next. We have la styliste Emmanuel Khan a toujours das grosses lunettes. This gross is what? An adjective. Am I right? And it is plural. True or false?
Yeah, it's true.
That means I'm using do for it. Am I correct? De grosses lunettes. Number 2. Do you see how we got the do now? Because this adjective, we cannot say de for the lunettes. It becomes do. You get it now? That rule I
Yeah.
explained. We have les contes de Léo Perrut sont dash histoire étranger. Now, before the histoire, there is no adjective. True or false? The adjective is étrange, is after the noun. So we have des histoires étranges for this one. Some strange stories. Des histoires. Number 3, les contes de Perrault sont dash histoire. We're saying belle. Belle is an adjective. True or false?
True.
So we become de belle histoire. Apporte-moi. This is an adjective, autre, but it begins with a vowel, all right? And we're supposed to have do before the oath, become the apostrophe. D'autres photos de votre famille.
No, but one thing is the number 3.
Yes. Le conte de Perrault sont
Lo conte. Yeah, yes. You said what's over there? Is it do or day?
do, because this belle is an adjective, so it becomes do belle
Okay.
histoire.
And it comes before the noun.
Exactly.
Okay.
Apporte-moi, this word oath is also an adjective. But it begins with a vowel, so it cannot be do oath, become the apostrophe. You know why the E has to go? Because it begins with a vowel. D'autres photos de votre famille. Now look at the last one. Les vieux bistrots de Paris sont endroits et sénat. Magnifique is the adjective. So you cannot use do here. Am I right? Become des endroits magnifiques. Because it's plural. Am I okay, sir?
Yeah.
So that is that. So finally now, as we wrap it up this morning, we have seen the placement. The last thing is adjective that changes meaning based on their placement. And here are some few examples that are very common. Grand, curieux, pauvre, seul, cher, propre, ancien, différent. Now, when these adjectives come after the noun, what we call sens propre. That is your dictionary meaning. When they come after the noun. When they come before the noun, we call it sens figurative. Figurative meaning. Let's explain them with the examples. Are you ready? So repeat after me just once. Un homme très grand, un grand homme. This one is a very tall man. This is a great man. It has nothing to do with height, status. Un voisin curieux, please. Let's go.
Un voisin
Curieux.
curieux.
Un curieux voisin.
Un curieux voisin.
This one is a curious or an inquisitive neighbor. This one is a mysterious neighbor.
Okay.
We have un homme pauvre.
Un homme pauvre.
Un pauvre homme.
Un pauvre homme.
This is a poor man. This is an unfortunate man. I think the meaning changes, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, and these are the key ones you should master. So the lists are not too much, so you can master them. We have une femme seule.
Okay, so they are limited to these numbers, oh, right?
Yes, to a great
Or
extent. Yes, to a great extent. Just very few
okay.
additional. Une femme
Okay.
seule. Une femme
Okay,
seule.
in France, so
Yes, and une seule femme.
same farm.
This one is
In,
a lonely woman, somebody without a friend. Hmm?
mm-hmm.
This one is a unique woman,
Mm,
special woman.
mm,
Hmm? This one is
yeah.
une maison chère, ma chère maison. An expensive as my dear house. And it's my cherished house. You cherish. Une
Mm,
chambre propre, a clean room, ma propre chambre, my personal room. Un immeuble
mm,
ancien, an old building. Un ancien immeuble, a formal address, previous address.
mm,
They live different. These are different textbooks. Different live become several textbooks.
mm,
Different textbooks, maybe mathematics, English, biology, blah, 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 different. This can be 100 copy of a French textbook, several. See the difference?
yes.
Good. So that is something to note there. So you have grand, petit, vieux, adjectives. Now the final thing to note is these last two words before we engage you. We
Mm,
have neuf, we have nouveau. Can you see that? They both mean
yes.
new, new. Let's say you get the latest iPhone. That is a new phone. Am I
Mm,
right? Newly,
yes.
newly made,
Acquired from. Mm,
produced. But
mm,
let's say you get iPhone 13. It's a new phone, no, but it's not newly
mm,
produced. So
mm,
when the thing is newly produced, we use neuf. When the thing is new but
mm,
not the latest version, we use nouveau for it. Hmm?
mm,
Example, neuf, we have pour un une voiture neuve. This is the feminine of neuf, neuve. Paul has a newly produced car, une voiture neuve. Paul a une nouvelle voiture. Paul has a new car, but it's not the latest version. Is it clear now?
yeah.
Aha. So that's the difference. So we use neuf with object as well. We use nouveau for change for changes. Example, un stylo neuf, des chaussures neuves. At least new, a new pen, a new pair of shoes, newly produced, right? Une nouvelle adresse, a new address. Un nouveau mari, a new husband. So these are basically key things to take note of. And that brings us to the end of this interaction on adjective. So I've seen the formation of the feminine, the plural, the agreement. We have seen the placement and also see the changes in meaning due to placement. And then we're crowning it all this morning with the word neuf and nouveau. One means newly produced, one just means new. Of course, the opposite of neuf, which is no, feminine no, becomes vieux and vieille. Nouveau, nouveau become ancien, ancienne. Those are their opposites. Old. You get it now. Un vieille voiture and autre des vieilles chaussures, old shoes. Un ancien professeur, a former teacher. An ancien adresse, a formal address, formal address. So these are the meaning. And that word neuf can also be used for an expression called quoi de neuf. So if I ask you quoi de neuf, I'm saying what's happening in your life, what's new, what new event, what new thing. Somebody can ask you, ah, monsieur, quoi de neuf? You say, ah, j'apprends le français. That's the new thing you're doing right now. Am I right? Quoi de neuf? What's
Mm,
new? That was new. Quite enough. So these are the basic things to note as far as adjective and the placements and consign. So we'll take your question. You can drop it in the chat or and then we'll take them now.